Okay, let's see if we get this to work correctly. Drum roll, please. Also, though, where's my music? Oh, it'll be there. Okay. 1, 2. Boop. Hi. Alright. There is... I need to... Wait, hang on. Panic. Because I have a stream manager thingy. Stream manager. There we go. Because, Can I hide this? I can lower this. Okay, sure. Boop. Anyways. Hi. Hey, Captain. Hey, Trogdor. Hey, Ari. Oh, wait. I have to... Okay. So, I have a whole setup. Welcome to my arts and crafts room. So I got, like... Okay, so... You guys are over here. I have my phone next to you guys for chat. So that I don't have to constantly look at my monitor that's over here. So, as you can see, if I talk, you know, want to read chat, I have to turn. So, yeah. Happy almost birthday. I'll be on alert for while my crown broke off. Oh no, good luck. I hope to see you in a bit. Yeah, so we've got webcam, chat, more chat, OBS. I have lights up there. I have the second webcam right here. You don't see it because I zoomed in a little bit to make sure you guys aren't bothered by it. And my computer is here on the ground. So... Hi. Yeah. There's a lot going on. Can I? Okay, yeah. So yeah, let me move my keyboard because I have my keyboard here because obviously if I want to chat with you guys now through text, I have to put my keyboard away. Because I have an entire space right in front of me because tonight we're gonna do miniature painting. But we'll get into that in a second. How is everyone? Let me, I have a, it's very cold light, I think. Is it cold? Okay, so this might be better. This is better. Yeah, now I just don't look, like, pale. You're thinking on Phasmophobia? Yeah, I am weirdly intrigued by this game. So I've been thinking about it, and I need, actually, basically I need a reason to play it because I am a scaredy cat who wants to play it. So yeah, I don't think we need to hide behind things. I've never played it before, so I'm really curious. But I've been, you know, I have a weird relationship with horror games, as you guys may have noticed during Amnesia. Because in Amnesia, I did not have a good time, but at the same time, I did have a good time because some horror games really have a good storyline. And Phasmophobia, I've seen a lot of videos on like YouTube and Instagram, and it's starting to really intrigue me, basically. So. Oh no, I don't have VR, but also I don't want to die. Oh no, I'd rather not mentally, physically, whateverly die. So yeah, no, it would be on the PC regular. So I've been playing Panicore with like Captain Schneebel, Rick Gooding, and Dennis. I forgot his username, but Dennis. And the first 3 levels are terrifying, especially like the second one. The second level is with this guy that stomps around, and apparently I am more of a audible scared girly rather than a visual. Cause with the screen shaking, you hear the heavy stomps. Yeah, I nearly shat my pants. But in the other ones, the first one, there's just a creepy monster. It's annoying, a bit creepy, but mostly annoying when he gets you. And he is very creepy, so that also doesn't help. So the second one stomps around very, very extremely. And the third one, you barely hear her. So when she gets you, you jump because she got you. But that's it, right? So yeah. I have, like, I don't know where to focus. I'm looking at the camera a lot now because you're right in front of me. But, like, I have chat left to it. So, there's a lot going on. Usually, I sit in the room behind this wall, right? So, behind this wall is my computer room. Above me is a picture that I got from Pnay. I don't know if you guys remember her. From her boyfriend, to be exact, because I loved it. I was like, I want to take it home, and at some point he was like, yeah, I no longer want it. I was like, You don't? I wouldn't mind. So yeah, so here we are. Last time I did a creative stream, I used to do a lot of like cross-stitching on stream, which I adore, but I haven't had a lot of time. So last year for my birthday, we also did a miniature painting session, which did not go as well as I had hoped. I'm still not entirely pleased with the results, but I assumed it would be like my first ever miniature painting, which in the end it didn't, because I bought this kit, and then in the meantime, like Sergeant Sergeant Sugar allowed me to paint their miniatures for Tiny Epic Dungeon. So those were my first like 2-3 maybe, and then I made this one on stream. I don't know if anyone remembers it, but can you see it? It's an enlarged Duergar. It wasn't that great of a success due to the fact that the paints were very old and I was not getting the results that this person had. Although I am still a very big fan of the metallic blue that is used in this one. I am really glad that this one wasn't my first miniature painting sesh. And I also love how the metal came out. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Like, there's a lot of blacks on the silvers. Like with the hammer as well. I'm not sure if you can see it. Anyways, so yeah, that was my first, that was almost my first experience. And if that had been my first experience, I would have been, okay, so miniature painting is not for me. Because maybe I need to get better, but it didn't stick, it didn't work. I had so much trouble with it. But thankfully, that wasn't my first rodeo. The first few were miniatures, like I said, from Tiny Epic Dungeons. And I, in the meantime, have done a lot more. I've got a boss sitting right over there on the cabinet. I got a... here, let me hear it. This thing is filled to the brim with miniatures. Half of them painted, including one of my all-time favorites. Is another boss. I'm sorry, I just love throwing bosses. Like, I can grab the other boss as well. Alright, so my first bigger boss that I painted is actually this guy. Right? It's a Aboleth. So I have pictures of these creatures as well on the Discord in case anyone wants to see it. Because I can't show you full detail right now. Maybe if I turn on this cam, but for now we're keeping it like this. And this guy is on a standard, which I just never glued him on it. But he basically sits like this, and it was really cool. And hey Jamie, how you doing? Welcome in. And I also painted this guy. So, yeah. I have my audio on, that's the thing. I felt like I heard something, but it's the audio from the phone. But yeah, so this is the Lord of the Wild Hunt. I believe I also posted a picture of him on Discord. If not, I should, because this guy is so cool. He was one of my favorite paints. I found him very tricky. There are a lot of details, especially in this cape. I'm not sure if you guys can see this at all. There are like 1,000 skulls in there. And there are all these kinds of leaves, and I did not want just one color of leaf, so I basically painted every one of them myself, so... Hey Jamie! How you doing? Hopping for a little, although I'm not sure if I can see with visual impairments. Alright, I'll show you how this set up in a little second. I did do a room change.
Monique who just subscribed.
Thank you so much for the resubscription, Mom. Hi. Yeah, I can show you a little bit, like I'm trying to show you these figurines, but they're not coming through. Also because like the light is right here, right? So right above me. So if I go past it, you can see the shadow changing Meaning I can't show you the way I would like to show you, but yeah. So, and I did not dye my hair recently. I did dye my hair, but I think that's already a month ago or so. I have no idea when I should update though. I do have a little bit of growing out, but no clue. But also, let's see. Oh, hang on. Ugh. Chat's going a little bit fast due to the tiny screen that I have. This is not a you problem, this is a me problem. Don't worry. So, he can hunt me all day. Nice. Thank you, Ari. Husband has a day off tomorrow. Oh, nice. That sounds really nice. But hi, guys. Yeah, so let's head on over to the setup that I have going on for you. Hang on, because I need to use my mouse and it's down here. All right. Bloop. There we go. So there is a significant difference between my webcam for my face, the Elgato, and then we have the LG run right here, right? So like there is the face webcam is 60 frames, this one's 30 frames. Usually I don't see the difference, but now that they're literally side to side, I do. But now I can maybe show you guys. Hang on, where is it? Alright, there it is. The Lord of the Hunt, right? Sorry if it's out of focus. I have to manually focus this thing, and it'll be a bitch if I do. But here you can see a little bit of the amount of details. I think, let me, a little bit. So there are like a lot of skulls in here. He has a skull here and on his shoulders. Yeah, it's not that really focused. If I do it like this, it's a little bit. I can check the app, but my camera will freeze for a second. Sorry, this has been a while since we last did a stream like this. To be exact, it was been 1 year. Image adjustment, autofocus on. So if I do this now, does it work? Or do I have to do it manually still? Because it's not focusing! Let's see, yeah. Maybe it just doesn't get any better than this, but it's still, look at it! He's so cool. Oh. Let's see. I need to want more. Yeah, I get that it's acceptance things that is going on in your head, so I'm really sorry to hear that, Jamie. I really do hope you feel more comfortable in a not too far off future, so. About the print on the wall. It's, okay, wait, hang on. Then we can go back to this one. Let's see. So, the print behind me on the wall. If you can see it, because there's a webcam in the way, oh no! There you go. We can change that. I've got a whole lot of things I can change. This is one of them. It's from BioShock Infinite. Ta-da! Gonna leave it here for a few seconds so Miguel has a chance to see it. And then we go back. And then we put this one lower again. Yeah, should be good. Okay, so. Wait, hang on, I think I missed something. Busy buying stuff. Yeah, Mom got a new house. So this morning we actually bought like new flooring. She ordered a new couch, a few chairs, you know, the stuff that you need to have a house and stuff to sit in. So it's nice. So yeah. Like I said, there's gonna be a whole lot of switcheroos to Logitune here due to the focus. Because I can unfocus and focus it manually. There is an autofocus, but it doesn't work as well as I had hoped. So this is the best we're gonna get. I hope you guys are okay with it. If not, I'm sorry, I cannot change it in any way. But we do have this beauty. On exposure. Light compensation, no. Brightness. Oh, it's not. So we have our miniature over here. I'm gonna lower it a little bit so we can see a little bit more details, I hope. Jesus. Okay, hang on. Because I have... Okay, maybe not auto white balance. No, that's not the one. Auto exposure, also not the one. I have no idea. Ugh. Sharpness. No, that's... I have no idea what I'm doing. It's fine. Anyways, so we've got this one, right? A lot of our details are getting blurred out because of the highlights. Right, so it's... Oh no. Original, please. I don't use this one a lot for a reason. Now you don't see me a lot. So I guess this will have to do. We'll just have to fill her in with color and then we'll see how it goes, right? Because I got this little thing here. It says it has all the buttons to like turn it on or off or change the mode or the brightness, and there's a timer. I don't idea how the timer works because we don't use it. I just turn it on or off. So yeah, so we got her at the ready. I got a bunch of paints here at the ready as well. You can see a little bit down here. So yeah. Do you use two webcams right now? I do. Yeah, so I last year I also did a miniature stream, and now I had to set it like this as well. I also used to have it like this for my cross-stitching streams. Yeah, I haven't done a cross-stitching stream in a long time, so that's too bad. But yeah, we're gonna go with this one. I already had picked out a little bit of a color palette for myself, due to the fact that I'm going to base her off of a character, so I'm gonna show you guys real quick again. Sorry, I have to grab the image here then. Add existing, is it this one? Yeah, so this is the miniature when it's not very, very bright. So you can now see like how she is looking with a better webcam. But I also, if I'm correct, have image number 4, which is, yeah. So this is the color palette we're gonna work with, right? So let's... This is a boss from Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals. And so when I saw this miniature because it's fucking big, for the first time, I was pretty sure that it was Erin, and then I found out it was not. So we're just gonna paint her in the colors, because I do love it. The idea of that this would be the same miniature, so yeah. So I have to lurk now. It's okay, go have fun. I know what you're gonna do, so it's absolutely okay. Go have fun, go have fun. So, usually miniatures are based off of certain creatures that are written either in the lore of the D&D world or, you know, made up as well. Like the Lord of the Hunt is loosely based on the Lord of the Hunt. There is an actual monster for it in Dungeons & Dragons. But I've decided to use this one instead. So, yeah, I'm gonna hide these two now. I also have a color palette on my phone, and now also on my computer because I send it to myself. What I'm going to work with, because like for instance, Erin. Okay, let's grab this one back again. Hang on. She has a cape, right? And this one does not have a cape. She does have like a skirt going on here, but I also this Erin also has like a lion cloth at most, which is blue. So I'm gonna keep this one as blue, right? So the fabrics around her, but she has no cape, and that's why I'm going to sort of use the colors of the cape and hilt of her sword and the handle itself to still like have a sort of wink towards the original design. There's a lot of break going on, so I have a few red colors here as well. There's still a few that I'm not really sure about. I have like uniform gray here as well. I'm gonna do gray castle as well, by the way, because I have some steps that I could paint gray. So yeah, oh, I forgot to fill this. No, that's fine. Of course, her armor is gonna be either gray, or I also have like a metallic paint, mithril. Her sword's obviously gonna be that at least, but I'm gonna see what we're gonna do. She has blue hair, so her hair's gonna be blue as well. I'm gonna make her armor mostly silver with a few golden details. So I've already worked out a plan. I also got some skin color going on because she has a warm skin. I'm gonna do an agate skin. It's a rosy skin tone for her skin, and then I'm gonna highlight it with a ruby skin, which is a lighter rose skin tone, so that I can use it as sort of highlight. So yeah, but instead of me going on and on and on about the colors that I'm gonna use, how about we get started? I do like to use gloves. So I already packed myself. I have a package of gloves, you know, bought them right over the border. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy this, Jamie. Let me take off my ring for a second, by the way. Oops. I really do hope you enjoy this and that you can see it correctly. So yeah, I actually already like made pies and cakes for work. Which also I had sent in my Discord. I also sent it to a bunch of you privately, and yeah, it's the cake was it was a great hit. Alright, I'm gonna hide this one. I'm gonna put this like here. Boop. So yeah. The cake is a lie. Well, technically, one of the cakes sort of was a lie. Because I used like a vegan, I had a vegan, cheesecake. So it wasn't actually cheese. There was no cheese in the cheesecake. But, alright, so, so like Sergeant Sugar taught me to start with the deeper part. I've been miniature painting for a little bit, but I also start to go back to the steps, like, because I want to instantly start on everything. But I know that if I'm gonna, like, she has her mouth open. If I don't start on that, I'm gonna add that later. I'm gonna regret that. Also, I'm not gonna use a white. I'm gonna use a little bit of warmer white for her teeth, because there's also teeth visible. And I have a little wet palette over here. As you can see, it's gonna be on the side. I also have a little cup of water right here. I'm gonna pray that that's gonna be alright. Some paper, put it down there, and then we're gonna use. I have a bunch of brushes over here. I'm gonna start off with this one because it's one of my smallest, and we'll start off with her tongue. So I think I'm gonna use a dragon red for that. If you guys are interested in telling me which I'm gonna use, I can do that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna, I guess. I don't know. I have not thought that part through. Anyways, I'm glad you're excited. Okay, so this is gonna be awkward because I gotta shake it for a little bit. But are you gonna finish the whole figurine or do more streets? I am quite the fast painter. I hope that's, you know, a good thing. But I'm we'll just see how far we get. I got like 2-3 hours to paint, so we'll just see how far we get. I do think I'm quite fast, so maybe, if not, that we get quite far bits in. Hey, Meridian! I think this would be okay. That sounds depressing. That's not. How you doing? Thanks. Yeah, I like I said, I used to do a whole lot more of creativity streams, like for instance with the cross-stitching, but I haven't cross-stitched in like ages, so yeah, I do miss it sometimes. But then again, I also really don't have a lot of time to play video games, so I kind of use this as an excuse, you know, the whole streaming thing. So we're gonna start off with the mouth. I already got red on her teeth, and that is why we start with the inner part first. Oh, I really need to... So there you can see, like there's a little bit of red right there. So funny. I really need to... Sorry if I get out of screen. I really have to pay attention to that. So... I always feel stressed because I'm like, okay, what part should I start first? But I'm just gonna do face first. So, you have too many hobbies. I do. I do. I like cross stitching, and I like painting miniatures, and I like to read and to. I used to write a lot, but I guess I got replaced by Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. I do. I like watching movies and series, and there are just not enough hours in a day. And I also tend to do a lot of it. I'm just gonna use this one. A lot of it with my husband, but he also works a lot more than I do, so there's that. Alright, so we got a little ear over here. If I don't read your messages, please believe me, I don't hate you. I'll get to it. If I don't get to it, please remind me, because I have a tiny screen that has my chat. And I have to really focus like where I'm sitting, so my house ever needs a paint job, I know what to call. I'm not gonna use this paintbrush if that's okay, because it's gonna take me forever if I do that. But actually, speaking of painting houses, I am going to be very busy this so I have a winter break. I'm off from work, and well, I'm gonna have to help my mom paint her new house and move and stuff, because she got a new house, so that's cool. That paintbrush. No. Unless you want me, like, to create you something. I really want to be artsy, but I'm creative, but then again, I'm also not creative, and I know some of you might punch me for that sentence, but I mean as in, I don't know, I need, like, a stencil. Then I'm good. Like, I can do a whole lot of things, because just I'm winging it, but yeah. Our kids also yeah, they do. Well, Penna technically doesn't go to school anyways, but yeah, my son does have his winter break now. Like, I stood at the school this morning with him because I was certain he had class, and then like the head office was standing in the hallway. She was like, why are you here? And I was like, oh my god, he has a day off, doesn't he? And she goes like, yeah, his winter break is already starting. I was like, oh man, I'm just sorry. And she was like, no, I'm sorry, you came all this way. And I was like, yeah, okay, but still. Oh man. So my kid was very disappointed because he was actually excited to go to school, and then he didn't have to. I'm feeling very self-conscious right now. I'm so sorry. I really... It's too bright. I'm not able to lower the brightness any further. Like, on screen it looks so much brighter than in real life. Maybe how... Turn one away? Does that help? Not really. Trying to explain how I feel like I'm creative is a very big task, because I know what I mean. A lot of people go like, what do you mean you're not creative? You know all this thing. And I'm like, yeah, I have no idea how to explain it to you. I'm sorry. So anyways, I also get sent back when I went to school, not because they were closed. So we got candy and a cookie. That's true. That's true. The kids loved it. There was so much candy for them in there. They were so happy. They got so annoying with the sugar rush. Okay, I really need to retouch this in a bit. Maybe I can still savor it because it's really spotty. Maybe I'm gonna use a little bit of bigger brush. A bit bigger. She's getting there a little bit. Like, you probably can't see it, but this looks very creepy. Oh my god. Okay, we're just gonna continue. It'll look better in a sec, I promise. So yeah, so we're gonna, like, the arms are now very easy because she's got a lot of skin right here, right? So we can just slap it on there. I feel like for this, I would need a bigger brush. Let me clean this off first, by the way, before it dries up with all the paint still on it. No, she didn't. They didn't. No. There was like a free food and drinks situation going on there. So yeah, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Oh. Thanks, James. I'm really happy you're enjoying yourself. I really like doing this as well. So yeah. So officially my birthday will be next week on Christmas Day, the 25th. But we're gonna like hang out and spend it together right now. Let's see. Yeah, armpit situation going on there, so I know that I have to paint that. Beep. Smudge anything that I don't have to smudge, even though this isn't like acrylics, so if I have to retouch it, it's easy. Like with acrylics, which is more water, like, no, sorry, the speed paint is a more watery based, so if I mess up with that and I try to cover it with something else, I just darken everything. So if you want to use the speed paints, this is all, by the way, not sponsored, hashtag I wish, from the brand of the Army Painter. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm really trying to, I have to sit up straight because of that webcam, but it's, I have to find my right posture, I'm sorry. We'll get there, By the end of the stream it will be perfect, and everything will be fine. and a hydrate. I do actually, it's not my best cup, but I have a cup. And it's not the water cup that I use for the paints, because that would be bad. The package is teasing me. Yeah, same! I put it in a cabinet, like in my closet, in a part where I usually don't check, so I really tried forgetting about it, but sometimes I really need to be in there, and I go, I want to know what that is. You want me to stay until 9 o'clock? Absolutely. Girl, stay as long as you want, as long as you need, and if at some point you're like, okay, I'm tired and I want to do something else, this is not mandatory. Remember, we're here to have fun and to relax. But if duty calls you away, then that is absolutely fine. That is a-okay. So far, I'm not liking the color, but I have to trust the process. Please trust the process. Still feels very, like, spongy. Maybe I should just, you know, like, let her dry and continue with the next part. But also, gotta be perfect. Because I hate myself. There, wait. Almost. Alright. So, now that there's a little bit more color, she's getting a little bit more defined. I haven't seen it so long. That is true, especially since we switched over from Instagram to WhatsApp, because, you know, I'm not a great Instagrammer. A lot of people send me a lot of things, which I love, but also I get so many things sent to me that I don't always feel like looking at it, and my brain now automatically, if I get a message from Instagram, I swipe it away. It does, so that's why I'm happy we're now talking through WhatsApp, so that actually, you know, because I use that a lot more. It gets a lot more of my attention than Instagram. So yeah. What I really love about miniature painting as well, by the way, is that, well, first of all, we have Captain Schneebel to thank. Let's start off with that. He actually is the owner of the 3D printer that this lovely lady came from. And, well, actually, 99% of all my other figurines as well. Miniatures, sorry. Although this is Tall Girl, so I guess figurine would not be a bad word. Because, like, usually miniatures are so much smaller. And, like, hang on, I have an exact like oh wait, I have more. So, usually, like a miniature, I'll grab one that's painted so you can actually see it. You're talking like play with the characters, right? We're talking this size, so it can fit in the palm of my hand, right? So let me put it up for the webcam right here. And you can't really see it. Okay, let me go through this for a second. There we go. So you can see it. And then there's this storm giant, right? There is a size difference. This, though, is accurate scale according to D&D. So yeah, she tall bitch. Just so you know. Let's see. Hang on. Lurked some stories and sent you fun reels. Yeah, exactly. Which I like. Actual skill? Yeah, actual skill. Compared to, you know, like in D&D mechanics, this is actual skill. But, yeah, I do like Instagram. Like, it's easy enough to just doom scroll in when you're, like, just need a mental break. You know, a mental break before you have a mentee B. But, yeah, so I really like, just doom scrolling in it. It's better than when I had Facebook. Facebook was terrible. I did spend a lot of time on Facebook, but at some point I would mute a lot of stories because, at least in my feed, a lot of people became very, very political, and especially during COVID, because I deleted it middle of COVID. A lot of people were telling everyone where they stood in the world and everything, and I was like, I'm sorry, but there are things that I just simply don't need to know from people. Like, if they are family members or friends, or I don't know, there are certain things there's a time and place for anything, right? But yeah, no. And also I had a kid, and I was like, I'm not using it anyways. At some point, my feed only existed of like commercial and like the Tasty page, right? The page that dedicates itself to like recipes and stuff. You probably know the brand, but and then I was like, why am I even doing this? So that's and then when I was pregnant, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna delete this shit. I don't enjoy my time here anyway, so I deleted it. And eventually I took Instagram again. Don't even really remember why I did it. There must have been a reason other than, you know, I have it basically for my streaming platform, but I am very bad at keeping up with my social media. So if I do, I would lead like a content manager or something. Which then again, I am not a big channel, so why the fuck should I? You know. But I'm enjoying myself. There are some people I follow that I find really interesting, like Healing by the Numbers, who talks a lot about abuse. You know, she came from an abusive marriage, and she's telling like how she escaped. There are a bunch of people who play a lot of horror games. Like I said, I've got this weird relationship with horror games because I find them terrifying, but then again, they are also very interesting. Oh, I forgot a spot down here. And, so there's like Big Gaming 64 and King Wolves. I follow a lot of artists because I at some point really want to pick up drawing again, like seriously drawing. And sometimes I sit myself down, pen and paper, and I go like, and now we draw. And then I draw little circles of where the head should be. And then I stop. Because my brain is my worst enemy, and I instantly go like, I'm not good enough, I've been so long, and it will never look like the way I want it to be, yada 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 yada. And then I don't. Maybe one day though, but I need practice. Capital letters. Practice. What? We got arms. Look at her go. Dance. Not really, but still. Alright. Instagram, you went on Instagram again. I agree. And I found you purely on coincidence because I remember talking to like a coworker of mine back then. With different companies, so not my current company. Like about how I used to have like this friend, and we knew each other from day one, about her dad, how he also was like a father figure for me, and you know, there was this whole story that I told her about, and I was like, but I'm trying to like find her again. You know, I no longer have her number because, you know, new phones change and everything, and so yeah, I told her that I was looking for you, and I was at that point, you know, like, let's try it again. So I tried like twice a year maybe. So I would look at your first name and last name. I would look in the city so far I knew you lived. learned that you moved to Amsterdam. Amsterdam is very big, so that should be safe information. So I've been looking at different kind of ways, trying to actually find you again, and then eventually I looked at your first name and your middle name, and that is how I found you. So it was pure luck. I didn't? Or, well, maybe I did, but it's been, I think, 2 years now. I was pregnant when we first met up again. But yeah, so that's how it went. So I was just looking for your name combination. So first name, last name, middle name, last name, first name, middle name, last name, you know, all that kind of stuff. First on just internet, and then I tried on Instagram, and that's when I found you. Yeah. Yeah, I was still pregnant, or I was just pregnant with Fenna when I found you, I think. But, Minich. She got arms, she's got a face. I do not believe that there are any more skin tones visible other than this, because her armor basically goes almost all the way up to her butt, and her butt has pants. So I think for now this is it. We're gonna highlight it later, so for now we use the agate skin, and we're gonna use ruby skin to highlight it later. There are still some botches and spotches I'm not very happy with, so I might do it again in a little while, but I'm gonna let this dry off for a second. Meaning, right now, we got a few options, including armor, so I think I'm gonna start with that, because there are a whole lot of nooks and crannies in there. And now, this is the part where I was like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna do uniform gray? Cancel gray? Or are we gonna go hardcore and use mithril instantly? Because the metallic looks amazing. Also, she has white lips. I had a plan for her lips, I think. Maybe I should paint those for now. Hang on. I'm gonna do them in the same skin color. Like it's not a speed paint, so I can paint over them anyways. Oh, there's also a spot on her nose that I missed, and on her eyebrow. Damn it! Okay, wait. There we go. It's a little bit much. Hang on. Before we need to bleach her teeth even more. Yep, touch the teeth. Damn it. But it's okay. She looks a little bit more humane now. Because I left the lips white. Shouldn't have done that. There we go. Look at me. Instantly touching up her face again. Damn it. Okay, fine. We'll touch up this as well. Because it's gonna annoy me. Bitch. So yeah. So this was actually part of a Kickstarter. If those interested. There were more figurines, but this one was the reason I wanted it. Because of now obvious reasons, because she's so cool. So yeah. Hey, but Jamie, do you have, like, Discord? Or does Miguel have it? Okay, this is looking a lot better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so you don't see the details, I do, and when it's done-ish, I can share those details with you on WhatsApp or Discord. Because he maybe has one, he's not sure. Oh, okay, okay. So Discord is remembers Skype? That, but for gamers. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna go hardcore and do a metallic. I do have details that I want to use as well eventually. Let's see. I sent it to myself. I'm gonna have to check it out for a second. Okay. Hang on. Okay, so because I made like a plan for it. God damn it. Hang on. Made a plan for myself what to do, what colors and everything, and I need to grab that for a second because I'm still contemplating a lot of things. There's gonna be some gold, right? So there's gonna be gold. I'm like really considering like I'm just gonna use yellow, or am I gonna go hardcore with mithril and bright gold, right? So I don't know if you can see it. So yeah, so that is the question right now. Am I gonna go metallic? Gonna make her shine or not? Because like, okay, so the idea, where is it? Hang on. I don't have a lot of space for my mouth, so I really have to like scooch a lot. Okay. Browse. Where are my downloads? There you are. Boop. Okay. So this is the color palette I have in mind, right? So her hair is gonna be blue, but I got some golden details in there as well. No, look, I posted it here. So there's gonna be a lot of blue. There's gonna be a lot of gray. A lot of blue. And of course the skin color. But that's why I'm thinking like adding golden trim. Like her cape also has a golden trim, so I'm still contemplating that part. But the armor is very useful to use some golden trim as well. But I've never used a metallic paint and then over top of that, another metallic paint. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. So we can find that out together. I am very anxious to try this. We're gonna. Fuck it. This is a time to learn for everyone. Or something. So yeah, so these are the color references. I'm gonna hide them now again. Boop. Just pray to anyone that listens. Gonna need a lot of silver, so let's add a little bit. There's a whole lot leaks out. Hang on. Maybe use you. Anyways. Hang on. So, okay. All right. Y'all ready? Let's go. So, no going back now. Just gonna splotch it on there. Add the details later. I want some gold trims for my girly. No. Part of her arm became silver. So yeah, I made a plan for myself. There's also still a very big possibility, of course, that I will steer away from that plan in regards of colors. Because that's the beauty, people can change their minds. See things clearer once they see it in a different lighting. So anyone got any exciting plans for Christmas? My second day of Christmas actually opened up today. So I need to check how I'm gonna fill that one in later. But we'll see. So is she getting a little bit more defined? Can you see her better already? I have no idea. I'm gonna check it in a second. It's so pretty. Like the shine on this one is insane. No, my father-in-law called me because he was supposed to get on second day of Christmas, but they had another invite, which was another like birthday, and ours was just eating, and theirs was like a big event and everything. So he said like, yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go to that event. And I was like, no, well, that's no problem, it's fine. Honestly, it is, because like I said to him as well, like it's sure, yeah, we had agreement on it first, but if it's a bigger birthday, I don't like celebrating my birthday anyways. This is like the food on work and doing this with you guys are the exceptions. But if my day was on any other day other than Christmas, I would 100% skip it. I remember when I was young that I would imagine like what it would be to just run away and take on a new identity, and hell yeah, I would take on like a summer birthday. Just change the date to a summer birthday. Make it like May or June or something, right? Maybe spring, like in April or something. But not winter. Just steering clear from winter. Fuck winter. Steering clear from Christmas mostly. Like February is nice. Sorry, husband, because it's my husband's birthday in January. But it's like just right after like New Year's. Just, I don't get. He is okay with that. I would still think it kind of sucks. Ooh, tell us the story, girl. Kids all individual kids. She did? Was it on accident or on purpose? Like, was your mom's birthday like 9/11 or what was it? Why did she change it? And which of the dates is your mom keeping? Like, now that she knows. May 5th, but my grandma didn't like the fact it was on a festive day. Oh, okay. Just a few days later. Oh my god. I understand her though, so no judgment for me. Funny though. Like, how old was your mom when she was born? Wow. How old was your mom when she was born? God damn it, that was a stupid question. I mean, when she went to the Netherlands. Sorry, I'm focusing on two things and then apparently ape shit gets out of my mouth. But, Jesus, that was stupid. Like, how old was she when she was, when she came to the Netherlands? Seven. That's quite young, but she might still remember Indonesia then. Because I kind of assumes that she might have been born here due to the fact, you know, like a lot of Indonesian people came here, but those are from a certain specific island because of the war, right? I'm sorry, I'm painting off screen a lot. But I really want to get into every nook and cranny, so sorry if I steal her away for a bit. Yeah, so you're August, September, October, November. So you would have been a November baby, probably? Right? Still happy you kind of survived that, of course. I say kind of because sadly your voice box didn't. Jamie's actually born with a, I want to say complication, but that's not entirely true. But you know, her voice is a little bit hoarse for the rest of her life. She says like she's, in a cold forever. Damn it, I touched skin. But look, our armor piece. Oh yeah, so I'll come and get her. No, go for the legs. Oh wait, I think that's fabric. Oh, it's fabric in between. Ah, damn it. Nah, it's fine. We'll get that later. Nothing a little bit of paint can't work. Can't change. Right? It feels like that's my normal voice. Yeah. It must be you know, a bit crappy though. You have to explain it to everyone. Like, at the moment they know, right? So they'll never ask again. But then new people will go like, are you sick? Do I need to be careful? I got a wedding planned this weekend. I don't want to miss it. And you go, no, it's fine. It's just my voice. Like Joaquin Phoenix's the Joker with his cart. Be better with the comments like that. No, true. Like, they don't know, so, you know, can't punish them for not knowing, but I understand it's still shitty. It's like pointing out to someone that has a stutter going like, oh my god, do you have a stutter? Yeah, did I stutter? Right? That was a terrible joke, I'm sorry. God, it's so splotchy. But we'll make do. It'll be fine. Just have to add a second layer later. It might be the music. Is it gone now? It might have been the music. I'm so sorry. Oh! Sorry. You heard. So, because you said, I hear. So I was like, you're hearing it right now. So. Okay. Let's get to here. It is my usual lo-fi playlist, but still, I really enjoy it. I sometimes put this on as well when I have visitors over, just because it's so chill. It's perfect background music. Well, the songs I'm currently listening to when I'm in my car are way more energetic. So much silver, but she's gonna have pretty shiny boots. Nice. No, it's okay. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Okay, so a lot of this needs a second layer, but I'm still quite happy with a lot of it. Let's do her chest one more time, a little bit. I'll show you guys the current results in a second. She's starting to look really cool, if I may say so myself. Even though there's barely any color, there's literally skin tone and silver. But the good thing about metallics is that you don't need to shade it. At least, maybe it does, but I'm not... as far as I know, it doesn't, right? But yeah, so this is what we got so far. Let me touch up a little bit over here. Damn it. I want to show you guys, but then again, I also constantly go like, oh, this could use a build. Oh, if I add a little bit here. Oh, and if I do this. Because the bad thing about small miniatures is that they're small, so every detail is small. So, like, don't add a small pen on your Hero Forge character, because you won't be able to see it when it's printed out anyway, and it's gonna be a bitch to paint. But then again, if you do bigger miniatures, maxi-atures, you have so much ground to cover. To keep retouching areas. Just one more layer is gonna do it. Just one more layer. And we got her. That's what my brain is doing, at least. So I have to retouch a little bit of our skin here and there, but this is what we got so far. So we got shiny legs and shiny chest plate. No, I just hear the music as well. So the baby monitor of my daughter is actually connected to the internet, meaning that if she makes a noise, I actually get a pop-up on my phone. And I'm using my phone to, you know, like, chat with you guys as well. So if that happens, I will see it instantly. My son, actually doesn't really get out of bed anymore. So if I am upstairs, the moment he falls asleep, he falls asleep. But he also knows that if there is something going on, if he needs my help or whatever, he knows where to find me. He's been up here a lot, so... Back. Okay. So yeah. He knows where to find me if needed. But he hasn't needed me in a long time because he knows where the bathroom is. He knows if he wants to grab a drink, what to do as well. So yeah, so now we got silver and skin color. Like I said, there's... Oh, I got silver on my glove. Okay, look, and this is why I wear gloves. Well, it's very pretty. I don't need that on my skin. But yeah, so now we have a few things we can do. I can retouch the skin, which on one hand I'm very, very eager to do, but I also know that I might just need to let it go for a little second. So what we're gonna do... There are a bunch of leather straps. I could do leather straps. I could also go all out on the cloths. And thus also her hair. dragon red's really dark, by the way. I thought it would be a little bit red, less dark. I love it. Let's not get that confused. I love it. So yeah, it's blue, red, or brown. Oh wait, I forgot. I forgot her entire sword. Could have as well just painted the sword. Damn it. Bloop. Just... Oh, I touched the boot. Oh no. I'll retouch that in a second. Whoop. Look at that go. Alright. Gotta remember to stay in the middle of the screen. I'm so sorry again. Alright, thank you. Like, if you have to go, if you want to go, of course, don't feel obligated, you know, like, mandatory. You don't have to be here if you don't want to, but if you're having the, you know, if you're enjoying your time, then of course I love it that you would stay. And if you're tired, if you want to rest, if you got something else that requires your love and attention, I'll be here when you get back. Or if I'm not, that's because I also went to bed, you know, because I fucking love sleeping. Alright. Sword done. And I still have paint on my brush. Why not retouch everything a little bit? Although it's starting to blend really nicely, so I don't need to touch a lot of it. So that's nice. But also the bright light is very bright, so I might be biased because of it. Also, we had a company party just tonight. I thought I would be a little bit later, but instead I left a little bit earlier. But yeah, we got it was really nice. We got our Christmas package. Like in the Netherlands, they do that right in front of Christmas. You get like this package as a sort of thank you. And it was actually a suitcase in the color of the company with the logo of the company on it. So yeah, I got company merch. It's good quality suitcase, by the way. It's not my favorite color, so I'm not sure if I would use it. But then again, I'm pretty sure if I were ever to go through like, you know, like a holiday where I need to not dump my suitcase in the luggage upstairs, right above you, but in the luggage part of the plane, I have no idea what all those names are, but like if I have to do that, I'm pretty sure I would never lose it, because yeah, you could see this thing from outer space. They go like, you know, from the ISS, go like, oh look, there she goes with her suitcase, where are we going on this time, you know. Okay, that's enough touching up, because I'm gonna stay for silver forever if I keep it up like this. yeah, it was really nice. And like last summer we had with like a mashed potatoes and whatever. There's stumple buffet. And so I know I love stumple, so I was like, nice. And this now they had like almost everything meat, and everyone was really excited. And some people started to joke like, oh, I wish they changed it a little bit and do like mashed potatoes. And I was like, I honestly I like mashed potatoes, so yeah, sure, hit me. And then I found out that apparently that's the thing they did every party for years. So that what I had done now was actually a change. And I was like, oh, well, okay. That sounds kind of boring if you do one thing forever. Okay, back to the dilemma. Painstakingly touch up the skin. Or do blues. If I do blues, she might become a little bit more visible. I only have a few things that need to be red anyways. Only a few leather. Yeah, we're gonna go with blue. Let's go. So I got 3 different kind of blues. I got Regal Blue, which is a very dark vivid blue. I got Royal Blue, which is a less dark vivid blue. And I got Arctic Gem, which is a lighter vivid blue. So I was thinking of doing Regal Blue and then brush it thoroughly with Royal Blue and then use Arctic Gem as a light brush to, you know, like create depth of color, you know, shading. But I might change my mind depending on how it looks like. Oh, I need to change more. So yeah. There's some water on that part of the paper, so it's bleeding out. I stress over so many little things, it's insane. But we're gonna do this. But is it like, could you skirt first or hair first? I don't know. I did. It was really nice. Okay, I forgot a whole part of silver right between her fabrics here. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Hang on. I did. It was really nice. Damn it. This sounds like Zelda. Yeah, it's Zelda. Oh, I painted this thing blue. Oh no. I need a new paper towel. Please, hang on. Yeah. Dragon Roost Island from Wind Waker. But I'm still here thinking, am I gonna do hair or skirt first? Hair. Oh, that's blue. Oh dear lord, that's blue. Yeah, duh. But still! Her thumb silver, oh my god. I'm using a very thick brush, so I can't do her hairline right now. Can't do a lot of big parts of her hair. She actually, like... Remember that her hair was blue? Your little screen makes every white thing blue. She looks very blue. She does. But, you know, like I said, I put a post... I posted a picture up there. Like, we can zoom out a little bit. You can see that her hair is blue. She actually has sort of like a crown situation going on, but I don't have that on my miniature. Okay, now I need a finer paintbrush because we're gonna go into the details. Oh, I did. Let's see. 23rd I will celebrate with Natasha. Nice. She's coming to your place, or are you going to hers? Christmas with my parents. Okay, so you're probably going to hers, and you know, like Christmas Eve and on Christmas with your parents and the mother-in-law, and then we go back home. Oh, I thought your mother-in-law. Doesn't she also live in Amsterdam? I kind of assumed. You don't have to say the place if it's not Amsterdam. Just say no and it'll be fine. I don't give a crap about New Year's Eve, so we're planning to stay home. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't retouch her face yet, because goddammit, I need to retouch her ears now as well. Because I touched her ear with my paintbrush, which is blue, and her ear's not supposed to be blue. Unless she wanted to roll an avatar, but then I'd have to make her entire face blue. Oh, both of your families. Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I have my mom coming over on Christmas Day, so we celebrate Christmas on the 24th. Then my birthday on the 25th, and I've got my mom and my nephew invited. Then on the 26th, like I said, my father-in-law was supposed to come, but he had to cancel, so it's just gonna be me and the kids and my husband. And on the 27th, we have friends coming over because we were supposed to do Dungeons & Dragons, but one person can't manage, so we're probably gonna do board games. And I'm gonna offer some. Hi! And then on the 28th, we're going out for dinner, actually. Jesus, this is so painstakingly terrible. So many little spots that I touch. Boop. It's gonna be looking so cool. And New Year's with us is gonna be my husband every year tries to plan something, which depending on what it is, I am absolutely okay with. Like one time he tried to invite his best friend and his entire family, which meant 5 people, including a newborn, in a very small house. I was like, no, thank you. If you want to go there, I'm fine with that. But he didn't want to go there because he wanted to spend New Year's with me. It's like, well, I don't want 5 people in my house, including a newborn, so. But last year we had, like, we waited until like 10 minutes before midnight, then we would wake up our oldest son, get him out of bed, put him with us on our bed, like on the edge of it, as we looked out the window and waited until the countdown became 0, and then watched the fireworks together. I love that. And it looks like we're going to do that again this year, and I really like that. It's nice. And then 30 minutes later or something, like, we're going to put him back to bed, and then we're going to go to bed ourselves as well, so. Which I don't mind. So, I've been painting for an hour now, and this is how far we've gotten. We got rough work of the armor, her face, her arms, and her sword fall off. I did not notice. I have glue for that. That's okay. Like, my kid dropped it the other day, and then the sword fell off as well. It's fine. I got glue for that. I was afraid that would happen. I had not noticed. Oh my god. I looked down. I was like, wait a minute. It's fine. But yeah, so what color are her eyes? Surprise, surprise, they seem to be blue. Like, can we see it on any... I can check that on the internet later. Was there a reason you sent me that screenshot, Mom? Oh, right. Sorry, like that. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Yeah, it does a little bit. Wait, hang on. Huh, there you go. There are a lot of nooks and crannies in this hairdo, so... more blue. Damn it, I was so focused that I didn't notice her fucking sword falling off. I feel so terrible. My paint's all the way downstairs, so they'll have to come tomorrow. Or after stream or whatever. I'm not gonna go downstairs right now. Oh, it's so painstakingly many details. Sorry, I'm really focusing on this right now. I'm sorry. There's so many tiny details. So many specks. And of course you can't see it because of the webcam, but there are a lot. Can't wait to show you guys though. I will take a picture of it when we stop the stream to show you the so far progress, and maybe I'll probably finish this off stream because of the fact that putting this setup together in this room is a little bit of a hassle. Like I said, I usually stream from the computer room, which is behind this wall. So yeah. Yeah, of course I hope I finish it on stream, but chances are I will not. Did Miguel check, by the way, if you have this, if you guys have Discord? Okay, because like if we ever want to hang out, we can always voice chat through that. And since Discord is something you use, for instance, on your computer, I think we got most of the details, by the way. She looks like a lion. Look at her go. But since a lot of it is on the computer, I could actually, like, we could hang out in voice chat like we would be, like, as if we were calling with one another. And then I could also stream Zelda for you privately. If we at some point want to hang out, we could do that. Touch-ups. Sometimes you just really gotta wait until it dries because of the fact that some of the blues will look blue. Or some of the places will look white because of the shiny part, because the paint's still wet. And sometimes it will look like it's shiny, but it's actually white because wet paint. So I'm gonna actually change it a little bit. We're gonna do... I wanted to continue on with the fabric here, but we're gonna... She got pants! So we're gonna do a brown. I think we're gonna do leather brown for it. And then we can also do like the arm straps she has. She has a few arm straps. Or did I imagine those gold? I don't remember. I did do those gold, damn it. Okay, but her pants are still gonna be brown. I think. Yeah. Shall I make one this weekend? It's for a PC. You can use it on your smartphone and your tablet. That's no problem. And what you could do is you could do full screen. And then we will be chatting with voice chat. And it will be in Dutch. So... Since Miguel knows of it, maybe he can explain a little bit to you. If he wants to, of course. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Wait. I never got the notification that apparently Anonymous Gifter bought us secret gifts. Sorry, I never got that. Wait, what? Guys. Aw, I'm so sorry if I didn't see it. I feel really bad now. I don't know if that person who did this can still, you know, is still watching, but thank you so much. It's so kind. but of course it's anonymous, so I can't see who it was, so I don't know who to thank. Oh, I can send a thank you note. Okay, I'll do that. That's so kind. Okay, so, Nightbot actually has the message right now. So there's a link that you could click on to send like gifts and stuff. Jesus. So kind. Damn it. I'll send a thank you to that person. I'm not sure if that person is still looking, whoever it was. It's so sweet. Damn it, my pain dried up. I hate that I didn't get a notification of that. This was 1 hour ago. Damn it. I'm sorry, person. Thank you. So sweet. Alright, so now this girl's got her pants colored. Can you see it? Hang on, I can. I think you can, yeah. And there's a little bit of hands right there. Wait, I forgot the part that I wanted to color it brown as well. And that's the back of the knees. That was part of fabric as well. At least it looks like it. Sorry, I really do want to show you guys. Okay, hang on. There's a little bit that's really hard to see. But you can still see it, so I just think I got it. Items here. There we go. So I wanted to make these straps. She has like little straps. Can you see it? Like in the back here. Because there are golden bracelets on this girl, I decided to make these gold instead of your regular leather strap because I thought it would look cooler. Also because, like I said, she has a lot of gold actually going on the actual picture, so... But yeah. Isn't familiar. Okay, I could, perhaps help you out if that's needed. Like that, we could hang out in like a voice chat as if we were calling, and then I could still play Zelda for you without being the need to be live. on Twitch. I love to do that, but if sometimes you want to not do that, then there is an option for that. To not do that. Alright. So, we got pants, we got legs, we got chest, we got hair. We got bold colors, no detailing yet, but we're gonna save that for the end anyway. And we've been painting for an hour and a half now, so I don't think we will get into detailing, but we can get into fabric! For now, we're gonna keep it the same kind of blue. I already messed up. I hate that. Yeah, exactly. Fix that later. Yeah. So instead of you having to focus on typing when you want to say something to me, we can just chat. If that would ever pickle your fancy. Still need to check out her eye color, but I'm gonna take a wild guess here and say that it's probably blue. Now we can at least see her a lot better. There's no extreme bright white anymore. This is a lot of blue, though. Alongside Jamie, it seems like there's an ad coming in like 2 minutes. Alright, so for those who don't recognize it, this song is from The Sims. I believe this is from like the building mechanic, because I remember hearing this song a lot, and my favorite part of The Sim was building the houses up to full detail, right? Use a cheat to get as much money as possible so that I could just fill the houses to my heart's content. And then, make a family, put them in there, play like 2 in-game days, and go, and then go create another house. That's why I enjoy House Flipper so much. Sorry, I keep moving her out of screen. Hey, Trapdoor! Of course it does. Your head belongs the crown on your head, so. Although I know you don't mean that. You still deserve a crown, my king. How you doing? Are you okay? Did that just treat you well? It's so dark under the light. I didn't know. No, it's maybe the lighting? I don't know. But I didn't re-dye it. Right? And I like it too. She's coming out along quite nicely, actually. If I may say so myself. God damn, I need a lot of blue though. Jeez. She's like 50% blue. She's probably a big fan of Eiffel 65 song. I'm blue. Jesus, Nightbot. I get the feeling the Nightbot bot is popping out a lot. Even though I try to change it to make him less frequent. I'm so sorry, guys, for spamming. That's one thing I still haven't really figured out, how to get it work better. We actually had an anonymous gifter gift something through my Throne wish list. So, and I saw it way too late, so if that person is now watching, thank you again so much. I really appreciate it for your surprise gift. I'm really wondering what it's gonna be, and yeah, it's really kind of you. I wish I could offer you cake in return. But one, I no longer have cake, and two, it's anonymous, so I don't know who did. Need more blue. So it's gonna be, if I'm gonna do that, it's gonna be on the arms, because the legs it's 90% metal. So yeah, it's gonna be on the arms, but I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna do that. So far, I think I am gonna, because her arms are pretty bare. By the way, the sword broke off. My kid dropped it once, and then it already snapped off, and I glued it back together, but it snapped off during the process. I didn't notice it snapping off because I was so focused. But I got glue downstairs, so I can fix it. It's fine. I was already afraid that it might have become an issue because of all the twisting and turning you gotta do to make sure you see every nook and cranny. Right? So yeah, there's so much blue. So much fabric. It looks cool as fuck, but God damn, there's so much. I'm sorry, I feel like I keep moving out of screen. I apologize a lot as well, for which I am not sorry, because I could basically be Canadian. But the upside is that there's a lot of big patches. So not yet do I have to go in with a small brush like I did with the hair. Yeah. Choctaw, how is your Christmas going to look like? You and Patricia got any exciting plans? Alright, have a good night, Jamie. I'll text you with a picture in the morning to or after stream or whatever to at least show you how it looks like in real life. The process we did. I might finish this off stream. I probably am. Like 99% sure. Like I said, setting up this system is a kind of a thing. I am already not looking forward to putting this back in my computer room, but it's still worth it to like paint with you guys. Enjoy your evening. Have a good night. I will probably talk to you tomorrow. Say hi to Miguel for me as well, obviously. I stayed longer than I was planning on to. Yeah, you stayed an hour longer, so let you know about Discord. Alright, nice. Alright, maybe we can voice chat on there and we can sometimes chill together with Zelda if you want. Doesn't have to be on Twitch specifically, so it's nice. Have a good night. Have a nice week. Nice. Talk to you tomorrow, honey. Sleep well. So no, Tartar, I asked you how your Christmas was gonna look like. What are your Christmas plans? I did. Yes. So what are your plans? It's okay. Is my audio quiet in general? Because I'm sorry if it is. Because the microphone is like there. And I'm talking this way sometimes, so... I'm sorry. Also, you didn't move in the past year, right? So maybe I can send you a Christmas card? Like last year. I really enjoyed that. I really like that. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. That sounds really cool. So it's basically this weekend cleaning. Your father-in-law on Monday. Stay for a time. Dinner at your sister-in-law's house on Christmas. Then have the second day of Christmas, your place. Nice, nice, nice. Sounds really nice. Oh my god, I need so much more blue. Alright, but I think... No, not yet. It's like, I think all the big work is done, but then I saw a white spot over here, and I painted her boots blue. Jesus. Sorry. $28 spawn a few hours. Oh, nice! That sounds really cool. Awesome. Well, my mom's coming over on the first day of Christmas because also of my birthday. We don't have like annual rituals or anything yet. Like, I asked my husband to bring down the Christmas tree because I have a severe fear of falling, so I don't dare to bring the tree downstairs myself. So I asked him a couple weeks back to bring the Christmas tree downstairs so I could decorate it, and he said sure, and I asked him again, and still up here. So we might not have a Christmas tree this Christmas, even though it's in the building. But other than that, because I usually do that with my son, but like I said, I'm too scared to fall off the damn stairs. And my mom's coming on the first day of Christmas. My father-in-law was supposed to come on the second day of Christmas, but he had to cancel due to other plans. The third day of Christmas, I was supposed to do Dungeons and Dragons, but one of the players couldn't make it, so we're gonna do probably board games or something. Go Paul is here. He's not at home currently, so it's gotta wait. But yeah, I need more blue. And on like this 27th and 28th, we're gonna go out for dinner with my mom, my nephew, my mother-in-law, my stepfather-in-law, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, their kid, me, my husband, and our kids. So a big party. Ah, that's so cute. That sounds so cute. She's so precious. Okay. Are we going for the detailing? I do, actually. I have Flamecraft Jewels. And friends of mine have the base game Flamecraft. I played the Flamecraft Jewels, the solo, a few times now. I really enjoy it. You're in the store because it was a little tokens. I just kind of got them for tokens. Nice. Nice. So which one? Is it the base game or the duels? Because I can recommend the duels one. It's basically for 2 players, but you have a single player mode on it. Like I said, I played it a couple times. I really enjoyed it. And there's so many tokens. Like, did you get that for her for Christmas? We bought home for it. Only had cards instead of tokens, so we get to choose a box of tokens. Ah, nice. Oh, that sounds so cool. You're an absolute winner of a boyfriend, I swear, or a husband, sorry. Both, though. I'm so sorry. I keep moving her out of frame because I have these tiny details I gotta do. And then I move her out of frame. I'm so sorry, guys. I need like a GoPro on my head for this kind of streams. That's a joke. Yeah, they did like, we did gift the base game as a gift, the deluxe edition, because of all the coins and such. Of Flamecraft. A Flamecraft Jewels actually has all these, like, round tokens as well. And they're hard plastic, and there are some metal coins in there, and it's oh, it's great. It actually was on a Kickstarter back in April, I believe. Never placed an order that fast. Yeah, I can recommend. Pain how it feature components in Ancestry you can review Fallout or maybe just. Well, yeah, that's the thing though. I was planning on doing this only for the birthday stream. I did it last year for my birthday stream as well. It won't be a regular thing. So that means I need to reinvent the wheel once a year if I'm going to do this again with my next birthday. For those who are curious, by the way, I'm turning 33, meaning I should play Clair Obscur. Anabi. Oh, nice. Not sure if I know that one. I'll have to Google that. Anabi. Could you send me a message over Discord with the name? Because I will otherwise forget. Thanks. I enjoyed them too, but it's been so long. And a few weeks back, I told you open and honestly that I didn't know what to do with my stream, and I'm still very much on the fence about it. Let's be open with you guys. I honestly still don't know really what I should do. What I want to do. I have that with a whole lot of things at moments, but it's fine. We'll get through it. We always do. Have you played Bejeweled? Oh lord, that is... I did that a long time ago. But I do know it, yes. Why? I'll explain, by the way, with the whole why I'm not sure if I want to do more of these kinds of streams, because this isn't my usual streaming room. Usually I sit in the room opposite of this wall behind me. Meaning I have to like pull everything off of the desk and then toss everything together here in a very quick get up. It might have become easier if my husband agreed to me having this room and he keeping that one, or the other way around, because then I could just do 2 desks next to each other with the computer in the middle, and I use the right hand side for like streaming video games and the left hand side for streaming like this if I wanted to, but he likes that we sit next to one another. So yeah, so he said no. Which, you know, I get, but I also I offered it as well because when I stream, he isn't allowed for me to play video games over voice channel, because if he starts, you know, cursing and tearing the other people apart or whatever, you can hear that on my stream, and I don't want that on my stream, so... And also off stream when I play with friends, and he also wants to hang out with his friends. Their friends can hear me, and his friends can hear, I mean, his friends can hear me, and my friends can hear him. So yeah. No, it's not a big room, so we have 2 desks side by side, his and mine, and that fills up the entire wall. I can take a picture of it for you. Don't mind the clutter. If you do, I'm just gonna ignore the comment. But yeah, no, there's not enough space for more desks. So that's why I offered to like split the rooms between his and hers, but he did not want that. I mean, I get that it's cozier that way, it's more comfortable, and we can actually see one another, but he would have complaints about people hearing me when I was talking and the other way around, and I was like, well, the only way to fix that is by, you know, like splitting up the rooms. And then he was like, oh, well then no. And I was like, then don't complain. I think I've missed a little bit of pants, but I'm wondering if I'm gonna bother with that, because it's all the way down in her crotch, so you'd have to like lift her up and turn her over to see it. Title of a sex tape. Oh my god! No! Ban! There we go. Sorry. Ask from a DD percent. Which enemy will these enemy be like a 10 by 10 space or bigger? Ha bigger! Definitely bigger. Alright, so hang on. Let's do this. Let's go to chatting. Where did I leave the other miniature? I had another miniature. Oh, there she is. Okay, so we got this wild beauty. It's very blue currently. Not gonna be a lot better than this, but you know, yeah, I'm gonna add like a golden trim at some point. But so this is scale accurate to the game, right? This is Storm Giants. Exactly, Tractor. Exactly. This is scale accurate Storm Giant, right? Look at how big she is compared to my face, right? This is a medium-sized character. So yeah. This character takes up 1 square of 5 by 5 feet. You're short. Fuck you. So yeah, I think this one would be like a 20 by 20. 15 by 15. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's say 5-ish. So maybe even 25. She a big girl. She's gonna be so cool. Alright. Yeah, probably. Like I said, she is a size accurate storm giant. So that do be impressive, in my book at least. Yep. So far I have no plans on putting this one on the table other than for shows. Like, I have D&D tomorrow, so for shits and giggles, I could put her on there, like, haha. But okay, hang on. If I want to see that link, I have to click. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. This sounds weird. I'm gonna skip it. But we'll print that shield for you. No, it's okay. I like her this way. I mean, it's like it's as if she was revamped, right? Like she was like from a remake, modernized, something like that. At least that's the feel I get from it. There's one spot I cannot reach though. No, I can. Because I got the right brush. wash your hair again. It's dry now as well. I think I got the overall blue gist of it, so to speak. For now, at least. Might add another coat here and there later. Damn it. She said, "Well, adding still paint. Because I hated being this splodgy." You can't see it, but I can. And I missed a spot over here. Alright. That's it for the blues, damn it. Otherwise I'm gonna focus on it forever. So yeah. This is she. So far. It's 10:30. Could go on for a little bit. She big. She does be big, yes. Oh. For now, we've got like the base colors. I'm gonna do a lot of shading and lighting stuff and shit. I say shading, but I meant lighting because it's not a computer program. And if it is an acceptable term, then fuck it, I don't know. It's not my first language. I really want to touch up a little bit of her silver work here because there's a lot of blue going on in here. Which is unnecessary. Touchy touchy here and there. Some blue on her heel, damn it. I know these are stuff that you're gonna keep forever anyways, but still! Oh, sorry. Have a good night, Mom. I'll talk to you later. Where's the purple gonna go? Purple? Wait, what purple? Sorry, I've been... I get so hyper-focused when I'm doing something. Sorry if I missed it. Oh, that's a lot better. So, I do need to touch your skin at some point, but there's going to be a lot more going on here anyway, so I'm going to wait for that to do later. Stupid sword. I'm also getting quite tired, so I might... Can we do one more thing, maybe? I don't know. I messed up. I want to look at the resplendent red for a bit. Because it might be the red that I'm gonna use for like her sword hilt. And her guard. Maybe. It's more orangey yellow. Orangey red. While her mouth was like extremely red. I'm gonna see what this looks like. If we don't like it, we'll change it back. Or change it. Period. See how that looks. I think I like this. There's a red. Hilt's also gonna get red. All right. So now her sword guard, and I'm also gonna do the hilts, are gonna be resplendent red. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, there is no cape, so I can't really add the cape. Stupid sword breaking off, damn it. But yeah, so there's no cape, so I can't really add the red cape. So I thought I could make it come back in like her weapon instead. To not make it just like silver skin color and blue. Right? And I want to, like, there's a border around the guard. I want to make that like gold, because she also has a lot of gold in her outfit. Well, the upside of her sword falling is that I can now add a lot of layer of silver without anything being in the way. Although it seems like I got full coverage last time anyway, so. Huh? So yeah, so now there's a little bit more color than just the primary three. It's not a lot, but it's there. Eventually there's gonna be some golden trim here and there as well. Like I said, I'm getting quite tired, so I think I'm gonna end the stream around here. I'll glue the sword on and then take a picture of it. Or maybe I'll leave it on. I don't know. I'll, for now at least, you know, it's gonna get back on there. I gotta take off for now, but unless you just... Yeah, that's a great timing. yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here as well. So I'm gonna scooch you all over so that I can take a picture. And then let's do it like this. Thank you all again so much for joining me tonight. I had a wonderful birthday stream. I am going to finish this miniature off stream, and I'm gonna show pictures about how she's coming along on Discord in the creative and hobby chat. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. It's not my birthday yet. Thank you. My birthday is coming up next week. I'm a Christmas baby. It's the 25th. Thank you all so much again for joining me tonight. I had a wonderful time. Now I do have to look at my monitor because of the subscriptions. Ari and Mom, thank you so much for the subscription. Anonymous Gifter, thank you so much for gifting me a secret gift. Can't wait to see what it is. I will post that in the Discord as well when it gets in. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. I will be back here on stream. I have to check for a second. Hang on. I think I'll be back after Christmas and New Year's. Gonna take a little break. I'll be back here on the 6th of January with a new Zelda stream. In the meantime, I want you all to take care of yourself. Be safe out there with the fireworks. Keep all your fingers and toes, please. Yeah. Have a wonderful Christmas. Happy New Year to you. And I need to move my thing so I can put it on the end stream. Yeah. I will be over at the Discord. Like I said, I'll be back on January 6th. I'm gonna take a Christmas break. So, have a good one. Mwah. Good night.